It's complete! The three mains and the Ocean's crew have all become astronauts. Can you imagine if they make another Ocean's and they took it to space and they had a heist in space? It would work! But George Clooney only went into orbit of Earth. The other two, they went to Mars and beyond. What's happening, my film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Ad Astra. To the stars we shall go. And of course, Ad Astra stars Mr. Brad Pitt, and it's co-written and directed by James Gray. It also stars Tommy Lee Jones, Ruth Negga, wow, you got to say that name pretty carefully. Donald Sutherland, Tommy Lee Jones, and basically what's going on here is an astronaut. His name's Brad Pitt's character, Roy McBride. He, there's something that his dad did. His dad was a world-renowned astronaut that decided to do this project, the Lima project, to help to try to find intelligent life intelligent life, not light, out in the stars, and he just went missing. Everybody assumed he was dead, but then they come to him and say, like, your father could be alive, and we got to send you out to maybe where he's at. Because what's happening, what that Lima project's doing, is threatening pretty much the entire universe, solar system, whatever. Because shit's fucking up, shit's going crazy, so we got to see what's going on here. And, it's just a lot of stuff that you really just like, what else can I say about this movie? There's really not much else to say about this movie, so here we go. What did I think of Ad Astra? This is just good filmmaking and storytelling right here. James Gray, you son of a bitch! Visually stunning. Visually. I mean, it's not Interstellar, but it's not supposed to be Interstellar, okay? Interstellar was a whole other bag. A whole other bag. That's Christopher Nolan. That guy is a madman. But for what this space adventure was, very well done. The use of colors, the use of shots, the use of silence of space, and just the storytelling. That's what's going on here. The storytelling. That's what I really dug the most about this film. Brad Pitt! This is his best performance since Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, no. I would say since Moneyball. But I'm not shitting on his performance, of course, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because where that differs is the fact that Brad Pitt was just so goddamn likable in Once Upon a Time. It was just a whole different bag. It was a whole different kind of character. I'm just talking about when it comes to drama, when it comes to being a serious movie. This is his best performance since Moneyball, which he got nominated for. And it would not shock me if he got nominated for this. This movie goes deeper than some crazy space adventure. And I know the TV spots are trying to sell it more like that, this trippy space adventure, which kind of like pisses me off. It always pisses me off. And this is why that audience score is low. It's so low because the TV spots are selling you a different kind of movie. They really are. They're selling you a different kind of movie. I mean, there was a shot in a TV spot that does not show up at all in the movie, and I'm going, you guys are really fucking putting some false advertisement out there. And it sucks too because, you know, the sci-fi nerd in me wanted something. What? Please show me. But that's not what this movie was about. This movie was not about that. This movie, I mean, Brad Pitt has said, you know, this movie can be about toxic masculinity, which I fucking hate that term. But if we're going to go with that term, yes, I see what he's talking about. He's talking about egos. He's talking about suppressing emotions. Something that men do very much. And then what really resonated with me, and then so I even said this in a tweet, because when I saw the movie on Friday during the day, I really thought about other space adventure movies, and what really stood out with the themes of this movie, the other two movies that really stood out for me was Contact and Interstellar. And if you've seen all three movies, you know what I'm talking about. It's talking about parents and their offspring, okay? It's different ways of looking at it. I mean, look at Contact. I mean, some people might say, was that really a space adventure movie? It wasn't as much as the other two, yes, but she did still travel to the stars. And what was the undermining theme about that? It was about her and her father. Interstellar was about Matthew McConaughey's character and his daughter. This one, Brad Pitt's character, McBride, and his father. I mean, it really has to do with those kind of relationships, those little themes. And right here, what really resonated with me is I'm a son to a father. And there were some things in here that I was like, wow, hitting. I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything. I'm just, there's things in here where you're like, wow. I mean, Brad Pitt's character, he really suppresses a lot of his shit, a lot of his emotions. I mean, they established that right away. He could keep his heart rate like under 80. He's very good at doing that because he's very good at suppressing his feelings. But then when you have the isolation of space, which he has to go through, sometimes it's like you have all this time to think. You have all this time and everything starts pouring out and it gets shown here. And then it's just, there's a lot of that. And I could see, like I said, I could see why people, you know, are shitting at it because they wanted this crazy, trippy space movie. They didn't get that because it wasn't about that. And of course, they missed that point. So they shit on it instead of just going, it wasn't for me. Can we just do that? Wasn't for me? I wish that people would take that approach sometimes where it's like, it wasn't for me. But I mean, it's not like, I mean, sometimes I'll just shit on things too. But I try to be like, it wasn't for me because there's an audience for everything. But you know, we all want to act like, oh no, I just got to shit on it because this is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Beautifully shot, beautifully directed, beautiful storytelling. Brad Pitt is excellent in here. So is Tommy Lee Jones. So is everybody. It's a great movie. It's really a great movie. And for that, of course, I'm going to put it on the favorite wall of 2019. Get it up there. It's an original film, guys. Original space adventure film. We need to support this. If you're all about that, please go watch this movie. Support this film. Okay? Support. And we'll see what happens with all that. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. If you saw it, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. It's filmjunkie.com for all my content. Follow me in the sock meds over there. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And shirts down below if you want to get a shirt, like a Film Junkie shirt or something like that. And then, of course, Patreon if you want to help out the pirate ship. All right, guys. Yeah, talk to you later.